What's up everyone, it's Iceman Oz, aka Jay, straight from the kangaroo and inch your living room. Here today, I'm back with another episode of Requested Loadout. This is basically the series where you leave me a loadout in the comments section below and I try it out. And look at this, right here. Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? Because you're a special lady. Oh yeah, you enjoy it, don't you? Oh man, that is always classic. But anyway, like I said, I'm back here with the Requested Loadout. And today we're looking at the M417, the ACOG, along with the Foregrip and the laser sight. Now the first thing you'll notice is I'm not actually using the laser sight. The reason being is because, as you see, I'm playing on Tehran Highway and I kept getting spotted over and over again, so I really couldn't use it. You can pretty much have the same type of gameplay, the only difference being is that you won't have the crosshairs as close together, but you'll get the gist by watching this gameplay. First off, let's go over a couple of the stats of the M417. It has a maximum damage of 50 to a drop-off of 37.5 at long range, with a vertical recoil of 1.15. Now that is pretty significant, but not too significant, and you should be able to control this gun with relative ease. Now looking over the attachments you recommended for me, it was the ACOG, the Foregrip, and the laser sight. The problem with these three is, I'll go over them in a second, but I would not choose these three particular attachments for this reason. The ACOG zooms in a little bit too much and covers too much of your screen. You do not want that when you're sniping aggressively. Well, that's how I like to snipe with semi-automatic sniper rifles. You may like to snipe a different way, but my personal preference would be to use like a holographic or something like that, something where you can see the screen just a little bit more. The second attachment you recommended was the Foregrip. Now the problem with the Foregrip is I just don't see the point in it. I would rather use a bipod or maybe nothing at all, because the bipod, you'll be stationary more and you'll be suspect to get sniped more. So pretty much I would just go with nothing, in all honesty. And the third attachment, like you put, is the laser sight. The laser sight is pretty good if you are not good at aiming. If you like to hip fire and spray a lot with the M417, it does work pretty well. But in my opinion, it's not really the best. What I like to do is I'll use like a tack light and turn it on and off so I can take people out at close range. That 50 damage at close range with a tack light can really drill people. I don't normally recommend the tack light, but in this situation, I think it actually kind of works. I use this particular loadout in two different modes, TDM and Rush. It worked well pretty much for both of them. It worked a little better for Rush because I got to set up my gunfights a little bit easier. In saying that, TDM you can set up your gunfights as well, and this is what this gun's all about. You set up your gunfights at medium and long range and it will take enemies out. Even at close range, it will work pretty well. But the problem is, if someone's using like an AEK or something like a faster firing weapon, you will lose most gunfights. This gun is actually really good, and don't be afraid to try it because it is actually pretty decent. I know plenty of people who like to use semi-automatic sniper rifles and just kick ass with it, and yeah, it can actually work pretty well for you. So we're coming to the end of this video now, so if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and peace.